What's going on, guys? Zuko back with another War Within video. Just want to do a quick one about delves. I want to talk about Zekvir, who you might have never heard that name yet, but he is the final boss of delves. Okay, so there's 12 tiers of delves that you can do, right? Most people right now are doing like tier 8 delves just to get gear, but you can actually do 9, 10, 11, and 12, which get increasingly more difficult. They're really hard. And then there's actually a tier 13 delve down here called Zekvir's Lair. Now, this is not a normal delve. It only has the end sort of raid boss, which is Zekvir himself. Now, we couldn't even test him on the beta. Remember back when I was doing it, Blizzard didn't even let us test him, but he is apparently incredibly difficult to kill. Like, he is, as hard as a raid boss is. I don't know what level, but like, he's very challenging. But occasionally when you're doing delves, you might actually just encounter Zekvir. He might just jump in and kind of invade your delve. And it looks like this.
Whoa, shit.
He just kind of spawns and he starts attacking you. And you have to start fighting him. Now, thankfully, when I was doing this delve, I was with a 5-man group and we had a tank and I was a healer. But it's really crazy. Like, this is what it looks like. He just kind of jumps in and attacks you. And it's like, okay, well, what's the point of this? Basically, what I understand now is that when we were fighting him here, we end up getting him to 50% of his HP. And then he runs away. And we weren't able to fight him anymore. He just literally runs away. So he's at 55% right now, 54, 53, 52, 51. He hits 50 right there. He's at 49%. And then poof, he goes away. So I think you just have to get him to 50% HP. That's it. And then he leaves behind this like bone thing, this like hulking raptoral claw. You're going to loot this thing and you're going to get a bunch of stuff. I got a Radiant Echo, a bunch of Undercoin, Resonance Crystals, Delver's Journey, Valor Stones. And I got a Relic Blood of Zekvir, which is a curio that you can get.
Relic Blood of Zekvir.
It's actually a pretty bad curio. It's actually not that great. It reduces your maximum health, but gives you damage and healing, but it's not really that good. The bigger thing that you can get, the thing that you have an RNG chance of getting, is a map. And I'm going to show you what that looks like here.
Rich got a map.
So Rich got a map here. I think Link's got a map too. It's called Delver's Bounty, okay? War Within Season 1. It says, decipher the map, guaranteeing that you'll find a Tier 8 hidden trove at the end of the next tier 8 delve, tier 8 or higher delve that you complete. So you do not need to do a bountiful delve to get this thing, to get the reward from it. You just have to do a tier 8 or higher. Now, from what I understand, it depends where you find these maps. If you find a map in a tier 9 delve or higher, then the reward is going to be from tier 9 or higher, right? That's kind of how the correspond there. So what does this mean? It means at the end of the delve, there's an extra chest that you can go do, that you can open, sorry, and it will give you a high piece of gear. Now, what we understand right now is that it actually ends up being a hero track piece of gear. Let me just get to the end here. We're going to get to the end of this thing. So Link's got one of these and he clicked on the map, which activated it. And that meant at the end of the current delve that we were doing, he was able to get another chest. So we walk in here and I don't have a chest. Obviously, this is only Link's. He's the DH. It's very fuzzy right now. So he ends up getting a leather hero piece of gear. This thing right here. So he gets a 610 hero piece of gear from this extra chest that he looted. Remember, it's not the bountiful chest. You don't even have to do a bountiful delve. You just have to get a map and then you consume the map. And then at the end of the next tier, whatever it is, delve that you do, you'll have this extra chest you can loot. So Link's looted it and he got this 610 piece of hero gear. So this is really crazy. Like, you could potentially get tier pieces here, right? Like, not a tier piece itself, but you could get like a chest piece or shoulders or a head piece, right? And then you could convert that into hero track tier with the catalyst if you haven't consumed your charge yet. So I just wanted to make you guys aware that occasionally Zekvir can infiltrate your delve You get him to 50% HP, and then you might have a chance of getting a map on top of other resources, but that map is the big thing. And then you get the map, you consume the map, and then at the end of the delve, or the end of the next delve that you do, you'll have an extra chest that gives you hero track loot. Very, very, very powerful. Now, there are other ways of getting maps. Like, apparently, if you just loot these chests in bountiful delves, is what people have been telling me, you have a chance of getting that map as well. I have not got one yet. I've been kind of unlucky, but again, this is just an additional way of getting the map, and the map gets you a piece of hero track loot. So just wanted to highlight that for you guys. Occasionally when you're doing your delves, you might get Zekvir jumping in. If he does, make sure you fight him, and you have a really good chance of getting some of this important loot here, which the loot that you're getting from this is very relevant right now at the beginning of the War Within. As the weeks go on, this is going to become less relevant once we get to Mythic Plus and Mythic Raid. But for now, this week, it's very powerful. Potentially some of the strongest gear that you can actually get. So get in there, do some delves, and let me know if you guys get your maps. Join in the Discord. Send me some pictures of the loot that you're getting, because I haven't got one yet. You can make me jealous, okay? Thank you so much again for watching, guys. I hope this helped you. I love you all. I will see you in the next one.